Pasar. Pasar means to pass or to happen. Also, that's an important meaning of pasar. Besides, the meaning to pass, literally, also the meaning of to happen, when something happens. You probably have heard this common phrase in Spanish, ¿qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Or ¿qué pasó? Okay, so pasó or pasa comes from the verb pasar. Pasa also means racing in Spanish, so without the R, without the letter R, just like that. That means racing. Okay, plural, pasas, racings. Okay, but we're not talking about racings here. We're talking about the verb pasar, to pass, to happen. Okay, now let's look at some examples using this important verb. Okay. Pásame la sal, por favor. Pásame la sal, por favor. So this means pass me the salt, please. Okay? So pásame. Pásame is a command that means pass me. Okay? So you have, even though it's a command, it's not like, it's not in polite. It's quite polite if you say por favor. You need to say por favor. If you use a command, pass me this, walk faster, or do this or do that in Spanish, if you add, just as in English, if you say please or por favor, it makes it a bit better. Okay? You make it polite. You're polite if you say por favor. So remember that. Pásame. Remember the accent mark on top of the letter A. Pásame means pass me. Okay? Pass me. Oops, sorry. There you go. Pass me. We have the verb at the beginning, pasa, and then we have me. That's a pronoun, and it means me. Okay? Pasa me. Pass me. Okay? Just remember that this is just one word. Pásame. Pásame. Okay? La sal, the salt. Okay? La sal. So this is very easy to remember because it sounds pretty much the same as in English. Sounds kind of the same. Yeah. You just remove the letter T and there you have it. Sal. La sal. Also, well, remember, la is a definite article and it's feminine as well. So sal is feminine. La sal, the salt. Okay. Por favor, that's a common phrase. You know it already. That means please. Pásame la sal, por favor. So this is one way, of using this verb pasar. Of course, let me see really quickly. I believe the conjugation of this verb is not that complicated. Okay, it's a regular verb, so it doesn't have any peculiar conjugation. You just have to follow the grammatical rules and you will be able to conjugate this verb really easy. Okay, the next example is, oops, what's happening? That was the eraser, sorry. The next example is, ¿qué pasó ayer? ¿Qué pasó ayer? ¿Qué pasó? Do you remember this? I already talked about it briefly. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasa? In this situation, we're specific. We're talking about something that already happened. So the meaning of this question is, what happened yesterday? What happened? Tell me everything about it. So, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Remember, you need the accent mark. Every time you conjugate a verb in priority tense, past tense, it's very likely that you will need an accent mark. Okay? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Okay? So I'm talking about this accent mark, the tilde, la tilde, or el acento. So that's the name of this little line over here. So don't forget that. I was going to say don't remember that. You have to remember that. ¿Qué pasó? Que also needs an accent mark when you have the word in a question or exclamation phrase or whatever. If you see any question marks or exclamation marks, then you need to add the accent mark right here. If you use que, right? ¿Qué pasó ayer? So this word means what. Pasó, present tense, past tense. It already happened. So happened. Ayer. Oops, sorry. Ayer. Ayer means yesterday. Ayer. Remember that sometimes in Spanish, this, it's like, hang on, that was a terrible arrow. If you have the letter Y in Spanish, the sound sometimes changes. Sometimes it sounds like the Y in English, like as in yellow, okay? Or sometimes it sounds like J, as in jello, okay? Two different words in English, but in Spanish, the sound of the letter Y sometimes has two different sounds, and that's because there's so many Spanish speaking countries, so a lot of people have different sounds in regions and whatnot. So ayer can sound like this, ayer, or ayer. Okay, so don't get confused by that. It's okay. The Y sound in Spanish can be a little flexible. Okay, so ayer or ayer. ¿Qué pasó ayer? What happened yesterday? So we see two different meanings here of the verb pasar. One is to pass, like here, right? Pass me, pásame. So this is something that you can learn. Just this little thing here. Pásame, okay? And that is a command that means pass me. ¿Qué pasó ayer? Here, pasar means happened, okay? Happened. ¿Qué pasó ayer? What happened yesterday? And another common question that you can hear in Spanish, sometimes to say hello, okay? It's a different way to say hello, is ¿qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? And that's just a quick little expression, a really little expression that means what's up, okay? What's up? It's similar to saying what's up, ¿qué pasa? Or you're just saying hello, what's going on? What's cracking? What's new? Okay, so that is the meaning of this little phrase. It can also be literal. It can mean, what is happening. ¿Qué pasa? What is happening? Or just as a greeting, what's up? What's happening? Okay.